Hello, I'm Bernie Hayes. Today we'll be talking about the African American Business and Contractors Association. A wonderful Bakathon coming up very soon, today on The Bernie Hayes Show. And welcome back. As I promised you, we'll be talking about the African American Business and Contractor Association with Mykal Ali. Mykal, how you doing?
Great, Bernie.
You know, people call you Mykal, sometimes Mykal.
Yeah.
How is your name pronounced?
It's Mykal, and I was born Michael. Mm-hmm. Mykal is the Arabic word for Michael.
Right.
Yes.
So, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Yes, sir.
How you been doing?
I've been doing good. I had some health challenges, and thank God I'm coming back.
Yeah.
You know.
I haven't seen you in a couple of years, actually.
Yeah. Well, last time we saw each other was at Ali's Turkey.
Yeah.
Miss Stewart's Turkey.
Last fall, yeah.
Yeah. So
but you look good.
I'm feeling better.
You look great.
Yeah, I feel better. I feel that God has gave me a second thrust.
I understand.
You know, I had cancer.
Yeah.
And the report came back. I haven't even told the Africa board the cancer. That's what we call African American.
Yeah. Right.
That my results came back Wednesday, undetected.
Oh, wonderful.
So
that's great.
The medicine works. God and the medicine.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So I'm feeling real good. So I played this morning. I asked the brothers, I got work to do.
That's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Well,
yes,
sir. You know, it's always good to see you. Now, tell us about the African American Business and Contractor Association. What is that?
Well, we represent contractors and business people.
Right.
Right now, it's primarily contractors, and it was established by my brother. I think you remember my brother, who was married to Mary Joe.
Yes.
When he was passing. He wanted to get it started. The parent organization is in Chicago, your hometown,
right,
and my second home there. So we decided to bring it here,
okay,
and to help the plight that we were going through. You know, contractors weren't getting sufficient amount of contracts, and if they got the contracts, they weren't getting paid.
Wow.
So we began to come together, organize, and make our cause be known.
Great.
Yeah, that's so much of it in a nutshell.
Sure. Okay.
We're the Black Contractors Union.
Okay, more or less.
Yeah, we're representing them, and
great.
we're fighting to make sure they get, especially on the public work. You know, all this public work we saw, and we're not on the jobs. You know,
and these are government contracts. A lot of them are government contracts, right?
Yeah, no, a lot of this work is going on. It's city. It's city money.
That's public money.
Yeah, it's public money, which
right.
is, and you know, this country was founded on no taxation without proper representation.
Right.
We pay taxes, and we're not on that. We're not being represented on that job.
Okay. Are you having an event, Bakathon?
Yes, we're having a bike giveaway for the children of the community.
Bike giveaway.
Yeah, bike giveaway.
When is that going to be?
That's going to be August the 1st.
Okay.
From 3 to 5 p.m. at the White Castle at 3524 North Kingshighway.
That's Kingshighway Natural Bridge?
Yes.
Kingshighway Natural Bridge.
Kingshighway the Natural Bridge.
We know where that is. That's White Castle.
You know, back in the day, that's where we stopped at. You know, it was the White Castle. It started off basically through they were redoing some White Castles. Once again, we weren't on the job.
We're not.
We were not on the job. As much dollars as we give White Castle.
Sure.
But the contractor, and I won't just say his name openly now, right now. Yeah, well, Brinkman, not Brinkman. Damn.
It don't matter.
Yeah, he was doing. They were doing 3 or 4 White Castles, and I went by there and I pulled over on a Friday, and I'm looking. I didn't see no brothers over there. Period. So I immediately called that contractor, and it was late in the evening. Got the voicemail, and Monday, I got a call back, but the call back was from White Castle.
Okay.
And the young man who represents the district manager from St. Louis all the way down to over in Illinois called me back. So, of course I asked him, well, why are you calling me when I call the contractor? Right. So he said, I'm familiar with APCA because we deal with APCA in Chicago.
Great.
I said, well, good. So from there, he said, can we work this out? I said, that's the reason why I'm calling.
Sure.
And we always like to work with the owner, because the contractor would promise the owner they're going to have participation, but it never happened.
Yeah, they lied to him.
They lied to him. So it's back to it's back to even this event came about because a lack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So we met with young man, his name is Darren Cotton. I definitely want to give a shout out. So we met at the restaurant on Compton and down the street from Ollie. Yeah.
Compton Park.
Yes, we met there, here I and a couple of the APCA board members. Right. So he told me I'm going to put the pedal to the metal for them or the other White Castles to give out some jobs. But he was really more concerned. He said, how can we, what should I call it? I can't think of the word he said, kind of
accommodate you?
Accommodate us socially for that injury.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought that was a great thing.
Sure.
So one of our members, Jeff White, suggested the bike giveaway to the kids in the community.
Wonderful.
And so that's how that came about.
Okay. So who are White Castle is one of the major sponsors, right?
They're one of the major sponsors.
So you have Walmart and others?
Well, Walmart came this year. It started off with APCA, White Castle, and the St. Louis Police Department.
Okay. Now, what about this year?
But this year, it's the same sponsors, but White Castle, Darren Cotton, he's been a good ally. Okay. He brought along Walmart.
Oh, wonderful.
And also, Dory, one of our contractors, she brought along Millstar Weber.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yes.
So it's steady growing.
It's steady growing.
How can one register? Is there a phone number they can reach you to get more information about it?
Yes. Dave's number is 314-565.
9476.
9476. He's the spokesperson
David Jackson.
for the event. David Jackson.
Okay. Well, we'll be seeing David in a few minutes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So it's growing.
What do they have to do to qualify to receive a bike?
Be a child.
Just be a child.
But they have to be accompanied by an adult.
Okay. And this is August 1st.
This is August 1st at 3524 North Kingshighway at the White Castle from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Kingshighway and Natural Bridge.
Natural Bridge. Kingshighway, Natural Bridge. That's right.
So any child, no qualification, just as being a
child.
Any
child.
That's wonderful.
They have to have an adult with them, though.
Do you have a number of bikes, certain number to give away?
Yes. Good question. It'll start from with the training wheels. Then the ages above the training wheel, and then from let's say from 7, maybe from 6 to 7 years old, and then the ages of above that, and a cutoff at a bike that'll fit a 14-year-old.
Wow, okay.
So we make sure we try to accommodate each age bracket.
That's great. Now, how can they reach you, Mykal?
They can reach me at area code 314-376-9680. Okay. And, it's nothing better than seeing the smiles on the kid's face. And everybody leaves with something. Okay. Because you can't leave with everybody won't get a bite.
Okay.
But you'll leave with a White Castle.
Oh, that's wonderful. So
and ice cream cone. The police bring out the ice cream machine.
That's wonderful. So do you have an email address they can reach you personally?
Yes. The APCA's email address is aabca.media@gmail.com. Okay. That's aabca.media, media@gmail.com.
And that's for African American Business and Contractor Association.
Yes.
So, I know David's going to join us in a few minutes, but we have about a minute left. Why are you interested in this organization? I mean, what's the background? Well, what's your goal?
You've been around here a while,
Yeah.
and you know when our people got together and the fight became first for civil rights.
Yeah.
Then we fought for political rights. Well, King in his last speech, if they listened to his last speech, he said we're gonna have to fight for economical equality.
Right.
That's the last hurdle for us in America, and we so far have not achieved that. We've got the civil rights, we've got some political issues and power, but we do not sit down at the table of economic equality. That's the last hurdle.
Mykal Ali, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
I always see you, Bernie, because we both Chicagoans.
Yeah. So we go back a long way.
We go back a long way, and we're here for a reason.
Right.
That's and I thank God for it. We lost a lot of friends along the way in the fight.
Yeah. So I just want to say thank you for being here.
Thank you, Bernie. I appreciate you.
Always good seeing you.
All right, thank you.
And we're going to take a very short break here. We remind you that we're at the New Life Evangelistic Center, 2428 Woodson Road in Overland, Missouri, 63114. And we'll be right back with David Jackson after this.
The Bernie Hayes program is produced at NLEC TV right here at 2428 Woodson Road in Overland, Missouri. We're working to help so many people through a wide variety of safe houses, training programs, transportation assistance, so many ways people are getting help because of all of you that are supporting the work of New Life Evangelistic Center. Now, if you'll send a gift of $25 or more, we want to send you this special, the Bernie Hayes Show cup. And we're giving that to people. It's just a way of saying thank you. So when you send your gift, request a cup. We'll be happy to get it off to you. It's New Life Evangelistic Center, P.O. Box 473, St. Louis, Missouri. That's 63166. You can give online at nlecstl.org. Now I'm really asking all of you to join us in praying. The needs are so phenomenal at this particular time. So many hurting and homeless people are contacting us daily, but we're able to help them because of each one of you that are praying, caring, and sharing at this time. Tell your families and friends about NLEC TV and get directly involved yourself.
It takes many partners to operate New Life Evangelistic Center. We're a large ministry operating and serving so many people all throughout Missouri. And so we appreciate so much Bernie Hayes and his many years of dedicated service to people who are experiencing homelessness all throughout Missouri. But we need people like you to partner with Bernie Hayes and with New Life Evangelistic Center to make a real impact in the lives of people who are hurting now. In a very practical way, you are being the hands and feet of Christ in the streets of St. Louis and Springfield, Missouri, and beyond. So I want to thank everyone who is partnering with New Life Evangelistic Center. I want to challenge you to get involved today for the glory of God and the good of others in our community. Thank you so much. And God bless those who are making a big impact on the lives of hurting people.
Well, welcome back. I promise you David Jackson is my next guest, and here he is. David, how are you doing?
Real good, Bernie, and you?
Fine. Usually when I introduce David Jackson, he's representing the St. Louis School Board. But today we're talking about African American Business and Contractor Association. What's your relationship with them, Dave?
Currently, I am a board member and the spokesperson for the organization.
Tell us about it.
The organization, as Mykal explained to you earlier, was co-founded by Mykal and his brother to advocate for economic opportunities for minority and women-owned business in the St. Louis region.
Okay. So there's this bike giveaway coming up on August 1st. How are you associated with that?
Yeah, we're really excited about it. This is the third year. It's my second year for APCA in the bike drive. It'll be from 3 to 5 p.m. on August 1st at the White Council at Kingshighway and Natural Bridge. The last year it was just tremendous. The police department shows up with their ice cream truck and a couple of vehicles that they let the kids sit in and walk through. The fire department is there with some of their apparatus for the kids to see how it works. So it's a really enjoyable. It's only, you would think from 3 to 5 is only 2 hours, but we be there well before and well after that.
I can imagine that, yeah. David, you've always been an advocate for labor, an advocate for justice, an advocate for peace. and school board member. You know, I guess people must remember that you advocated for justice in the school system.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, what is the mission of APCA?
APCA mission is to ensure that minorities and women-owned firms share in the economic opportunities in the construction industry. For years, I don't have to tell you, you've been in journalism basically all my life, and I'm 67. It's tough. Minorities never seem to get a fair shake in the construction community. Even today, the 21st century, we're still fighting to get those, I guess what the mayor's office called the 25 and 5, when APCA doesn't look at the 25 and 5. We look at the whole pie because there's different categories that we can do more than the 25 and 5. So we look at the whole pie to ensure that the opportunities exist.
How are you going about ensuring that? How are you going to ask the mayor or the city fathers, mothers, and fathers to give you your fair share? I mean, how do you do that?
Well, we do just that. APCA has learned over the years the best way to ensure inclusion on any construction project is to deal with the owner, is to talk with the developer. So our initial steps is the ownership of any project, whether it's a private project or a city project. We've met with Neil Richardson at the St. Louis Development Corporation to at least start that process out where he knows APCA is out there and we're watching. We want to ensure that the city do their fair share. Because as you know, the last disparity study that was taken, the city and St. Louis County did not achieve the goals that their agency set.
Wow, so still a disparity.
Yeah.
Wow, not, you fight for equal justice and you fight for civil rights, but yet still they forget about the human rights.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So how did you and MakalAli, you don't have to do what you're doing. David, you can do about 20 other things I can mention myself. Why are you doing this? Why you pick this fight? You and Mykal choose this fight.
I think it's because we are committed to righteousness. We are committed to do the right thing. And I've got to say that when Mykal and one of the other board members came to talk to me, I was privileged because I knew that Mykal has been out there all his life, fighting for other folks. Even though he had his own small minority company to provide construction services, he fought for others. And sometimes he would miss because he's so busy trying to help the entire group that he misses opportunities for himself.
Yeah.
So it was a privilege to me when they said, would you come and join us? There's no greater feeling than being able to help a small business that hire our people, black people, to take care of their families. That's why we do it, because we know that in order to get participation on any job, you have to hire a minority firm, because that minority firm is the only vehicle to get a worker or a person in construction. And so that's one of the reasons that APCA is out there, to ensure that we keep our folks working.
Mr. Ali mentioned that it's so rewarding to him to see the smile on children's faces. Now, this bike giveaway that you're having, how's it going to make you feel?
The same way. I mean, it is amazing. Just like I said earlier, the hours is from 3 to 5. We're there well before 3 and well after 5. And the kids are still there. When each child, when they come with their parent, they'll get a raffle ticket. And that ticket goes into a drum and we pull it. It is such a joy to see a kid smile and light up and jump and run when he hears his number call. It's such a pleasure. And we also, we give away helmets with the bikes.
Okay.
And White Castle is giving away sliders, potato chips, water. Like I said, the police department has their ice cream machine there, ice cream truck. So there's a lot of fun watching the kids enjoy themselves, getting on the fire trucks and the ambulances and the other apparatus that the police department brings.
That's wonderful. Now, how can they reach you and Mr. Ali to get more information? Is there a phone number they can reach you?
We can be reached by area code 314-565-9476 and email at aabca.media@gmail.com.
Okay. So you afraid you're going to run out of bikes with all this advertising, all this promotion?
Well, of course, we know every bike will be given away, and we're giving away, again, over 100 bikes. Each year is growing, and we're planning for that. Okay. We hope that even if a child doesn't receive a bike, they enjoy themselves and they come back the next day. We're also, we have tables set up there because we want the parents to sign in, so we can pass on the information that we get about jobs, training. I think Walmart will be providing a table. They want to talk about, they've got a new program now where they can hire kids 16 or older, and they don't need a work permit. And so there's going to be informational time out there. I think there's a voter registration table that's going to be set up. So there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be happening out there besides the bike giveaway. But this is for the kids of our community.
So August 1st, from 3 to 5 p.m. at the corner of Natural Bridge and Kingshighway at the White Castle.
Yes.
This is great. You want to name some of the sponsors that you have? Because you showed me on the phone that
yeah, we're excited because we've had the same sponsors since day one, 3 years ago. White Castle is one of our major sponsors because they help when ABCA went to talk to them. They actually offered some assistance, and so they came up with the idea of the bike giveaway. Okay. So White Castle is one. Millstone Weber is another. As I said, we have the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department,
Walmart,
and the Fire Department. Okay. Walmart was brought on this year
by Mr. Ali,
and it was brought on with Mykal Ali and Daryl Cotton with White Castle.
Right. Okay. Wonderful. So we're talking about a bike giveaway August 1st. And we're at the New Life Evangelistic Center, 2428 Woodson Road in Overland, Missouri, where Reverend Larry Rice has been helping folks for more than 52 years. I'm Bernie Hayes. We'll be right back with David Jackson.
Did you know that NLEC TV was one of the most unique apps in the world? It is programmed by previously homeless individuals whose lives have been radically transformed through the power of Jesus Christ. When you put the NLEC TV app on your phone or mobile device, not only will you receive 24 hours of television programming, but the Here's Help radio network, 24 hours of creation viewing, NLEC's classic movies, and more.
So I've been using that app, and the more I use it, the more excited I get over it. Whether I'm in New Bloomfield or Springfield or anywhere else, I can be monitoring, watching NLEC TV. You can do the same thing. It's free. You can bring it up from the Google App Store. If you have questions about how to do that, you can go to nlecstl.org or call us at 314-421-3020. It opens a whole new world of broadcasting to us.
Now you will be able to watch NLEC TV anywhere at any time. Just go to your Google Play Store on your phone or mobile device and pull up the NLEC TV app today. You will get all the inspirational family, community affairs programming, and more. Be sure and tell everyone you know.
Today's subject, Harry T. Moore, an educator, civil rights activist who helped establish an NAACP chapter in Brevard County, Florida. Recognized for single-handedly increasing the number of NAACP chapters in Florida for helping thousands of African Americans register to vote in the 1940s. His activism predated the traditional civil rights movement, and he is ahead of his time in pushing for social justice and voting rights. He was especially interested in addressing unequal salaries and segregated schools. He was born November the 18th in 1905 in Houston, Florida, in Suwannee County to Stephen Joseph and Rosella Alberta Moore. He continued working toward legal and political justice after the case of the state coordinated branches in NAACP. Ku Klux Klan activity was there on the rise, and on Christmas Eve in 1951, the Moores were assassinated when a bomb was placed in their bedroom. The couple had just celebrated their 25th wedding anniversary. Thankfully, both of their daughters survived the attack. Harry T. Moore.
We give thanks for all that God is doing in the life and work of New Life Evangelistic Center. For years, we've depended on God working through people like you to minister to the lives of so many in St. Louis and beyond. And we give God the glory. We give Him the praise. And you can too by giving thanks with your tangible gift to New Life Evangelistic Center. You can call us at 314-421-3020 to learn about how you can volunteer or how we need your prayers. There are so many ways that you can get involved by calling our number. Or share your tax-deductible gift to P.O. Box 473, St. Louis, Missouri. P.O. Box 473, St. Louis, Missouri. Zip code 63166. Share today and experience God's blessing in your life.
Welcome back. My guest is David Jackson. We're talking about a bike giveaway. It's going to take place August 1st. Sponsored by the African American Business and Contractor Association, ABCA. So how did they, when you said that they'd call you to become a member of the board, how did that make you feel?
Well, like I said, I felt privileged that they thought about me.
Mm-hmm.
I had been in the St. Louis construction community almost 30 years.
Yeah.
And I always was working for the general contractor, which was normally a Caucasian or a white firm.
Mm-hmm.
And so to have your own people come and say, hey, we need your help, was a privilege.
That's wonderful.
And so I jumped at that possibility. And I've been excited ever since I've been here.
That's great. I understand Zaki Baruti is also on the board. At least you're going to have a meeting with several people, including Zaki, pretty soon.
Yes.
But that's great. That's great. Now, tell us once again who wants to participate in this event on August 1st. How can they register, and why should they register, and what's going to happen?
Yes, we're asking the St. Louis community to please grab your child, your niece, your nephew, your next door neighbor. August the 1st from 3 to 5 at the White Castle located at Kingshighway and Natural Bridge. Between the hours of 3 to 5, we'll be handing out raffle tickets to give away over 100 bikes to kids in the community from ages of 3 years old up to the age of 16.
And females are included?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, so you have female bikes also?
Correct.
That's wonderful. David, once again, how can they reach you and how get more information from you?
Yes, you can reach us at area code 314-565-9476 or by email at aabca.media@gmail.com.
I want to thank you and Mykal Ali and David Jackson for being with me today. And I know it's going to be successful. I'll be looking forward to this wonderful bike-a-thon, bike giveaway on August 1st at the White Castle, Kingshighway, and Natural Bridge.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
And thanks each of everyone for the support that you give the New Life Evangelistic Center. We're 2428 Woodson Road, Overland, Missouri, 63114. I'm Bernie Hayes. See you next time.